And now for part 3 of the 3 R's of recovery. We've already talked about rest and replenishment, so sleep and eating. And now we're going to talk about rehabilitation. So ask anyone who is a competitive or serious athlete, hey, what's hurting? They're going to give you a list of 2 to 10 different things at any given time. Soreness, stiffness, and fatigue, what we call niggles. These are normal. They come with the territory they should be expected if you're training at a high level. The trick is taking care of these niggles so they don't become injuries. What's the difference between a niggle and an injury? Niggles come and go, and they don't get worse when you exercise. Injuries hurt, and they get worse when you try to exercise. So how does one treat niggles? Well, primarily through prevention and encouraging the body's natural restorative processes. Prevention is warming up properly. Don't jump into a workout at full speed, but first activate your energy systems, prep your needed range of motion, and stiffen your springs before you work out or compete. Your body's restorative processes are rest and replenishment. Get enough sleep and eat a balanced diet. There are also a few things that we can do to enhance the replenishment process. First is cooling down properly. A good cool down is low on physical stress, so it doesn't cause any further damage, because all high intense activity causes damage. Low intensity doesn't. Low intensity, so the cool down, provides an increased blood flow through the body. Our heart is elevated when we do a cool down, but not anywhere near as high as when we're doing the hard workout. So that increased blood flow delivers more of the nutrients that our body needs for recovery, and it also helps to remove damaged cells. An extension of the cool down is a recovery workout. This is the easy day that consists of a long warm-up and an even longer cool down without any intense work in the middle. For distance runners, pretty much every other workout is a recovery workout. The other way to encourage blood flow and nutrient delivery is through massage and stretching, both dynamic and static stretching. So compression socks, sleeves, and KT tape could potentially have some benefit during exercise for keeping injuries from keeping niggles from becoming injuries, but there's no conclusive evidence about that. So if you feel like using compression socks or sleeves or KT tape, go ahead. If it feels good, go ahead and use it. There's no evidence that any of those will increase risk for injury, so go ahead and use them if you want. Now, if you do have an injury, there are a few more things that you should do in addition to what we already do for niggles. So before I get into these, if an injury is not getting better after 3 days, go see a doctor or a chiropractor. If you are getting better, but you're not ready to fully participate after 3 days, then it's okay to stick with what you're doing because it is working. 3 days of the same level of pain or more pain means that you need help to heal. So again, 3 days, if it's not getting better, talk to somebody who knows more than you, and that's a doctor or a chiropractor. So the first thing that we do for injuries is to stop doing the action that causes pain. If running causes pain, stop running. If there's another activity that you can do to prevent loss of fitness, like biking or swimming, and if that activity doesn't cause pain, go ahead and do that until you're no longer injured. Pain is the body's way of telling you that there's damage and it needs rest to repair. Yeah, whoever said no pain, no gain was lying. Pain means stop. No struggle, no gain. Now that's something that's true. If you have pain when you're doing nothing, then pain management becomes important. It is okay to use an anti-inflammatory like ibuprofen or something like ice to manage pain, but you shouldn't exceed dosage recommendations without consulting your doctor first. The purpose of anti-inflammatories isn't to make it possible to exercise. It's to make the injury not feel as bad while you are recovering. You shouldn't try to train until the injury is healed and movement doesn't cause further damage. If you need ice or ibuprofen to train, you shouldn't be training. Some injuries will require therapy for recovery. Follow the instructions of your therapist. Again, follow the instructions of your therapist. Even if you have a know-it-all coach who posts multiple videos on YouTube for you to watch about training and recovery, trust your injury rehabilitation to the therapist. They have years of training and experience with hundreds of athletes that your coach just can't match when it comes to treatment. Well, that's all for now. Those are the 3 R's of recovery: rest, replenishment, and rehabilitation. Till next time, bye.